Welcome to Audio Mentors, the channel where you'll learn to invest, manage your finances, and achieve economic freedom. Today, we're starting with an incredible book that will change your perspective on how to build long-term wealth, The Automatic Millionaire by David Bach. Throughout this book, you'll learn how to become a homeowner and use automation to build wealth without making major sacrifices. Let's get started, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a single chapter. Chapter 1. Introduction: The Importance of Owning Your Home. In this first chapter, David Bach sets out the central premise of his book, The Automatic Millionaire. Owning your home is one of the most important steps to achieving financial independence and long-term wealth. Throughout the chapter, Bach explains how buying property, if done wisely, can be the key to achieving financial stability while significantly increasing personal net worth. The connection between homeownership and wealth. Bach begins with a reflection on the American dream and how it has historically been tied to homeownership. For many, buying a home is not just an economic act but a personal achievement and a symbol of stability. Traditionally, owning a home has been a sign of success and financial security. However, David Bach argues that for homeownership to truly drive wealth, it's not enough to simply purchase a property. The true benefit of owning a home lies in understanding how to use the property as a wealth-generating asset. The key is being a smart homeowner who knows how to take advantage of the financial benefits property ownership offers, such as building equity, the portion of the property you own after paying down your mortgage, property value appreciation, and debt reduction. Why owning your home is an advantage. Bach explains that the main advantage of owning a home is that, unlike renting, the monthly payments you make toward your mortgage increase your tangible ownership of the property. Instead of paying a landlord, those payments go toward reducing the debt on a property that will eventually belong to you outright. This process of building equity doesn't occur when you rent. Rather than paying someone else without creating value for yourself, each mortgage payment increases your stake in the home. Over the long term, this translates into accumulated wealth. Furthermore, as the property appreciates, increases in value, your investment grows, meaning that over time, your home could be worth much more than what you originally paid for it. Bach also mentions that owning your home provides stability. Landlords can raise rents, which can strain tenants as costs rise. On the other hand, as a homeowner, your monthly mortgage payment is often fixed, giving you the certainty of knowing what you'll pay each month regardless of changes in the housing market or rental rates. The power of automation in wealth creation. David Bach introduces a fundamental concept in this chapter: automation. According to him, one of the greatest secrets of automatic millionaires is automating their finances, including homeownership. The idea is to automate the process of saving and investing in property so that, without much thought, you can take advantage of the opportunities available. For instance, Bach suggests automating your mortgage payments, which not only ensures you won't fall behind but also allows you to save effortlessly for future additional payments or even the purchase of more properties. Automation, according to Bach, also plays a crucial role in wealth creation when applied to savings, as automatic savings allow you to accumulate money without making daily decisions about how much to set aside. Automation also involves systematically saving and investing money. Bach recommends using automated systems to allocate a portion of your monthly income toward property investment and purchasing additional real estate. This is what he calls the Automatic Millionaire system, setting up a system that works for you without requiring active involvement in every detail. The mindset of a smart homeowner. Bach emphasizes that not all homeowners are the same. A smart homeowner is someone who buys wisely, not just to have a roof over their head but to ensure a prosperous financial future. Buying property should be approached with an investor's mindset, not merely as a basic necessity. One of the most common mistakes homebuyers make is overspending on a property larger than they can afford, only to become burdened with high monthly payments that strain their finances. Instead, a smart homeowner buys within their means while selecting a property that offers good value and long-term appreciation potential. Another key aspect of a smart homeowner's mindset is planning. Bach explains that it's crucial to think long-term when purchasing a home. Successful homeowners don't just consider the current value of the property but also how it might evolve over time in terms of appreciation and how it will contribute to growing their net worth as they pay down the mortgage. The cost of not owning a home. Bach also addresses the cost of not owning a home. Renting, while seemingly more affordable in the short term, often ends up being more expensive in the long run because rental payments don't build equity. Additionally, renters miss out on the opportunity to benefit from property appreciation. In other words, while renting may seem convenient for the present, it doesn't contribute to the long-term growth of your wealth. By owning a property, the initial cost may be higher, but the value generated through mortgage payments and equity accumulation far outweighs any money spent on rent in the long term. Owning your home puts you in control of your financial future. Conclusion: the beginning of your journey. Bach concludes the chapter by reminding readers that owning property is just the first step toward building wealth. The true secret lies in how you manage and automate the process to make that property work for you, creating ongoing wealth while reducing the risk of relying on external income sources. This chapter lays the foundation for the rest of the book, which will guide you on how to make smart decisions when acquiring your own home and how to turn that home into a powerful tool for wealth creation. Chapter 2. Meet the Automatic Millionaire Homeowner. In this chapter, David Bach introduces us to the Automatic Millionaire Homeowner, the prototype of a person who has mastered the art of using real estate as a wealth-building tool. Bach explains how, with the right strategy, anyone can become an automatic millionaire simply by owning their home and adopting a smart approach to personal finances. The concept of the Automatic Millionaire Homeowner. The Automatic Millionaire Homeowner is someone who has embraced the approach of automating their finances so that paying the mortgage and building equity happens almost effortlessly. The first step to becoming this type of millionaire is prioritizing homeownership, but with a calculated and sustainable approach. Bach emphasizes that the automatic millionaire homeowner isn't necessarily someone wealthy who buys luxurious mansions but rather someone who makes intelligent decisions when purchasing property. This involves ensuring that the property's value appreciates over time while consistently and systematically paying off their mortgage. The mindset of the automatic millionaire homeowner. Owning a home doesn't mean simply buying property and hoping its value increases. The automatic millionaire mindset involves adopting a strategic vision to make the property work for you. This includes making an automated down payment. Bach stresses the importance of not only saving for a down payment but also automating the process. By ensuring that a portion of your income is automatically allocated to your home savings fund each month, you eliminate the temptation to spend that money elsewhere and make consistent progress toward homeownership. Leveraging debt smartly. Mortgage debt, when managed correctly, can be a powerful tool for building wealth. The automatic millionaire homeowner doesn't view debt as a negative but as a means to acquire a valuable asset. The key is choosing a mortgage that is affordable, stable, and appropriate for your financial situation. Purchasing in strategic locations. Bach advises investing in areas with high appreciation potential. This doesn't necessarily mean buying in expensive neighborhoods but researching local markets to find properties with good value and growth potential due to factors like infrastructure development or community growth. Maintaining payment stability. Another crucial point is that the automatic millionaire homeowner maintains a disciplined approach to monthly mortgage payments. Automating mortgage payments ensures consistency and helps avoid the risk of falling behind. How automation drives wealth creation. A cornerstone of the automatic millionaire homeowner strategy is automation. Bach explains that by automating mortgage payments, savings, and investments, homeowners can maintain consistent financial discipline without needing to manually intervene every month. Automating mortgage payments. By automating mortgage payments, homeowners ensure they never miss a payment, steadily reducing their debt over time. Automation also guarantees consistent equity growth month by month. Automating savings and investments. The automatic millionaire also automates savings. Whenever they receive income, a portion is automatically directed to a savings account for a new property or additional investments. Bach highlights the importance of automating investments in additional real estate once the homeowner has built sufficient equity. The wealth accumulation cycle. As the automatic millionaire homeowner pays down their mortgage, they build equity in the property. This equity is not just value locked in the home, it can be leveraged as financial capital to purchase additional properties or make other smart investments. Over time, the accumulated value in the property becomes a powerful resource for expanding wealth. Bach highlights gradual but steady progress. Bach points out that the process is gradual but consistent. Automatic payments and increases in property value accumulate little by little, enabling homeowners to take advantage of compound interest and achieve steady long-term wealth growth. As the homeowner pays off their mortgage, the property value may increase, meaning the homeowner becomes wealthier over time without needing to make significant sacrifices or take large risks. The advantages of homeownership over renting. Compared to renting, owning a home provides financial stability that renting cannot offer in the same way. While renting might be a more flexible option, homeownership allows you to create an asset over time. Although mortgage payments may initially be higher than rent, they contribute to building ownership instead of being an expense with no return. Additionally, homeowners can benefit from tax advantages, such as deductions for mortgage interest and property taxes, which are not available to renters. These added benefits make owning property not only a smart financial goal but also an excellent way to build long-term wealth. The importance of continuous financial education. The Automatic Millionaire homeowner doesn't just purchase properties. They are continually learning about the best strategies for investing in real estate, managing debt, and optimizing their financial situation. Bach emphasizes that financial education is key to success. The more knowledge an investor has about how real estate markets and personal finances work, the better decisions they can make. One of the first steps to becoming an Automatic Millionaire homeowner is to educate yourself on the process of buying properties, managing mortgage debt, and exploring additional investment opportunities. Bach encourages readers to take advantage of resources such as books, courses, and financial advisors to improve their skills and knowledge in real estate investment. Conclusion. Bach concludes this chapter by affirming that owning your home is a key step toward achieving financial independence. However, this can only be accomplished with the right mindset and tools, such as automation and smart acquisition strategies. Becoming an Automatic Millionaire homeowner is not just about owning property, it's about working strategically with that property to make it a tool for building wealth and providing long-term financial security. This chapter establishes the foundation for understanding how real estate can serve as the cornerstone of a successful investment portfolio, guiding readers to become savvy homeowners capable of creating consistent wealth with every payment they make. Chapter 3. Why Smart Homeowners End Up Rich. In this chapter, David Bach delves deeper into why owning a home is not just a dream but a powerful strategy for long-term wealth creation. Throughout the chapter, Bach explains how smart homeowners not only live comfortably but also build a solid financial foundation that allows them to accumulate wealth over their lifetime. Property as a wealth engine. Bach begins the chapter by stating that homeownership is not just about having a place to live but about creating wealth through real estate. According to him, one of the greatest advantages of owning property is the ability to build equity. Every time you make a mortgage payment, part of it goes toward reducing debt, and another part increases the equity you have in the property. Over time, this accumulated equity can become a significant source of wealth. The combination of property value appreciation and regular payments allows homeowners to build substantial assets without requiring a large initial investment. The importance of appreciation. Bach emphasizes that one of the main drivers of wealth growth for homeowners is property appreciation. Over time, real estate tends to increase in value due to factors such as area development, infrastructure improvements, and rising demand in the housing market. A smart homeowner understands that their property is likely to appreciate in value over time. This increase in property value is a critical component of wealth creation, as the homeowner can sell the property in the future for much more than they initially paid for it. Furthermore, if the homeowner chooses to stay in the property, this increase in value translates into a significant boost to their net worth. How equity drives wealth. One of the key reasons smart homeowners end up rich is their understanding of equity. Equity is the difference between the property's value and the remaining mortgage balance. As you pay down your mortgage, you increase your equity. Smart homeowners benefit not only from property appreciation but also from the reduction of their debt. Bach explains how reducing mortgage debt and increasing equity allows homeowners to leverage that equity for other investments. This can include purchasing additional properties, creating a cycle of wealth accumulation. The accumulated equity becomes a powerful tool for building further assets, enabling homeowners to use the leverage of their property to invest in more real estate and generate additional income. The effect of renting versus buying. Bach also draws a comparison between renting and buying a property. While renting can be a convenient short-term option, especially if you move frequently, it does not allow tenants to build equity. Rent payments go into the landlord's pocket, whereas mortgage payments help you increase your stake in the property. According to Bach, smart homeowners understand that renting, although cheaper in the short term, is actually more expensive in the long run because it does not contribute to their financial future. By owning a home, payments go toward building a valuable asset, while renting only creates expenses without any return. The power of leverage. An important concept Bach introduces is leverage. Smart homeowners use the leverage of mortgage debt to acquire valuable property without needing to pay 100% of the home's price up front. For instance, if you buy a house for $200,000 with a $160,000 mortgage, you only invest 20% of the property's value as a down payment. However, if the property appreciates by 5% over the next few years, you'll have gained $10,000, 5% of $200,000, in property value appreciation without having invested the full amount up front. This leverage allows smart homeowners to control a significant amount of value with less money. When used correctly, leverage in real estate can be a powerful tool, enabling owners to maximize their return on investment without committing large sums of capital. Long-term financial stability. Unlike other types of investments that can be volatile or speculative, homeownership provides stability that is rare in many other areas of the economy. Although the real estate market may experience short-term fluctuations, it generally appreciates in value over the long term. This is because properties increase in value due to housing demand, area development, and improvements in infrastructure. Additionally, monthly mortgage payments, when structured correctly, are fixed, offering predictability and control. Unlike rent, which can increase unexpectedly, a fixed-rate mortgage ensures that housing costs remain stable, protecting you from future inflation. The importance of education and smart decision-making. Bach emphasizes that becoming a smart homeowner is not just about buying a house at any time but about making informed decisions and educating yourself on how the real estate market works. It's crucial to understand how to choose the right location, select the appropriate mortgage, and make additional payments to accelerate debt reduction. Smart homeowners educate themselves about the real estate market and use this knowledge to make decisions that help them maximize property appreciation, take advantage of financing opportunities, and fast-track their journey to wealth. Conclusion. Bach concludes this chapter by reaffirming that smart homeowners end up wealthy because they understand the potential of real estate as a tool for building wealth. Through strategic property purchases, leveraging, and equity accumulation, homeowners can build significant long-term wealth. By automating mortgage payments and implementing an organized financial plan, homeowners can unlock the full potential of their investment to achieve financial independence. This chapter highlights the importance of making property decisions that are strategic and calculated rather than emotional or impulsive. Being a smart homeowner provides the opportunity to create lasting wealth while enjoying the benefits of owning your own home. Chapter 4. The Automatic Down Payment Solution. In this chapter, David Bach introduces a fundamental concept for achieving homeownership in a practical and effective way: automating the down payment process. Throughout the chapter, Bach explains how automating the savings process for a down payment is one of the most powerful and straightforward ways to achieve the dream of homeownership without making extreme sacrifices or waiting years to save the money. The Down Payment Challenge. Bach begins the chapter by highlighting that one of the main obstacles people face when trying to buy a home is the down payment. While home prices vary depending on location, it is common to require a down payment of at least 20% of the property's value to avoid paying private mortgage insurance, PMI. This amount can seem unattainable for many, especially those with limited incomes or existing financial commitments. For many, the down payment becomes a significant barrier to becoming a homeowner. The idea of saving such a large sum of money can be daunting, leaving many feeling trapped in a cycle of renting without knowing how to move forward. However, Bach proposes a simple but effective solution: automating the savings process for the down payment. Automation as a solution. Automating your down payment savings is a simple system where money is automatically transferred from your checking account to a separate savings account dedicated exclusively to the down payment. Bach suggests that automation removes the temptation to spend the money on other things and forces you to be disciplined with your savings. This way, you are automatically saving a fixed amount each month, allowing your down payment fund to grow without requiring much thought. The money saved automatically goes straight into your savings account without any additional effort. This strategy enables buyers to stay focused on their long-term goals without being derailed by impulsive spending. The impact of consistent saving. Bach explains how consistent savings through automation can significantly impact a person's ability to accumulate the necessary funds for a home down payment. By allocating a portion of your salary to this account each month, you can build up enough money for the down payment without making drastic financial sacrifices or cutting back on other important expenses. One key advantage of this approach is that it's automatic, allowing you to save without overthinking or making complex decisions. Bach notes that this method can greatly accelerate the process of saving for a home compared to traditional methods, where people attempt to save sporadically or without a clear plan. How much to save for the down payment? Bach suggests that, on average, the down payment for a home is 20% of the purchase price. However, this percentage may vary depending on the type of mortgage you choose and the policies of the financial institution. For example, some mortgages may require as little as 3% or 5% as a down payment, making the goal of saving for a home more attainable. Bach recommends starting to save for what you consider a reasonable amount, even if it's not the full 20% upfront. The earlier you begin saving, the easier it will be to reach your goal. Consistent saving not only helps you accumulate enough for the down payment but also provides an additional cushion for closing costs and other expenses associated with buying a property. Setting a savings goal. To make the savings process effective, Bach suggests setting a specific goal for your down payment. This includes determining not only the total amount you need to save but also a timeline for achieving it. The clearer your goals, the more motivated you'll be to keep saving. Additionally, having a savings goal allows you to track your progress and see how close you are to reaching your objective. Bach advises dividing the total amount you need by the number of months you plan to save. For example, if you need $20,000 for the down payment and want to save it in 2 years, you'll need to save about $833 per month. By automatically transferring this amount to a separate account each month, you'll start to see your money grow without having to make difficult decisions each time. The 10% rule. David Bach also introduces a simple rule for those who want to start saving immediately, the 10% rule. According to this rule, if you already have a budget and a saving system for other expenses, you can allocate 10% of your income towards saving for your home's down payment. Bach highlights that this rule is flexible and can be adjusted to your financial situation. The key is that, by consistently saving, you'll soon have enough money for the down payment. This rule is especially helpful for those who struggle to save a fixed amount each month or who are unsure how much they should save. By applying 10% of your income, you'll be on track to build a solid savings fund without creating an unsustainable financial burden. The power of compound interest. Another benefit of automated saving is the ability to take advantage of compound interest. If you place your savings in an interest-bearing account, the money you save each month not only grows based on your deposits but also earns interest on the accumulated balance. This compounding effect can accelerate your progress toward your down payment. Even if you start with small savings, consistent deposits combined with compound interest can result in a significant fund over time. Conclusion. Bach concludes the chapter by reaffirming the importance of automating your down payment savings process. It's not just about saving more efficiently but also about eliminating the mental burden of making saving decisions. By automating the process, you increase your chances of reaching your down payment goal faster while reducing distractions and stress that can arise from manual savings efforts. Automating your down payment savings puts you on the path to homeownership and long-term wealth building. With a clear goal and a systematic approach, owning your home is not just a dream but an achievable goal. Chapter 5. How to find a trusted mortgage advisor. In this chapter, David Bach focuses on a crucial step in the home buying process: finding a trustworthy mortgage advisor. Having the right mortgage advice is essential for making smart financial decisions that ensure success in purchasing your property. Bach explains how choosing the right advisor can make the difference between securing a mortgage that fits your needs and jeopardizing your financial future with a poor choice. The importance of a good mortgage advisor. Bach begins the chapter by emphasizing that a mortgage advisor plays a crucial role in the home buying process. They not only help you understand the available mortgage options but also guide you in securing the right mortgage tailored to your financial situation and long-term goals. A good mortgage advisor can help you save money and minimize the risks associated with purchasing property. Homebuyers often make the mistake of choosing an advisor based solely on convenience or cost without considering the professional's experience and reliability. Bach underscores that selecting a reputable and experienced mortgage advisor is key to making well-informed decisions. How to find a trustworthy mortgage advisor. Bach provides a series of key strategies for finding a trustworthy mortgage advisor. Here are the essential steps. Research available options. Bach advises conducting thorough research on available options before committing to an advisor. This includes reading reviews from other clients, checking online ratings, and seeking recommendations from friends, family, or colleagues who have gone through the home buying process. He also suggests comparing interest rates and loan terms offered by different lenders. Understand their experience and specialization. Not all mortgage advisors are the same. Some have more experience with specific types of mortgages, such as fixed rate, adjustable rate, or FHA loans, while others specialize in certain local markets or client profiles. Make sure to work with a mortgage advisor who is experienced in the type of loan you are seeking and understands the nuances of your financial situation. Ask key questions. Bach recommends asking the mortgage advisor several questions before making a final decision. Key questions include: what are the current interest rates I can qualify for? What loan options are available to me? What is the total cost of the loan, including fees and charges? How is the monthly mortgage payment calculated? Are there options to adjust the loan terms if my financial situation changes? These questions are crucial for gaining clarity about the loan terms and ensuring that the advisor is committed to your financial well-being. Look for transparency and honesty. A good mortgage advisor should be transparent about loan terms and should not withhold any information. Bach warns that some advisors may pressure buyers into accepting terms that are not optimal for them. It is essential to work with someone who clearly explains all fees, costs, and loan details without any hidden surprises. Request a free evaluation. Many mortgage advisors offer free loan evaluations, which is an excellent opportunity to obtain professional advice without obligation. Bach recommends using these evaluations to compare different lenders and terms. A free evaluation allows you to better understand your situation and explore options without any pressure. Questions a good mortgage advisor should ask you. Bach emphasizes that it's not only important for you to ask questions, but a good mortgage advisor should also ask key questions to understand your financial situation and goals. These include: what is your budget for the home purchase? How much can you allocate to monthly mortgage payments? Do you have savings for the down payment? What is your current credit score? These questions not only help the advisor identify the right loan for you but also demonstrate that the advisor is committed to helping you make informed and responsible decisions. Evaluating different mortgage options. One of the key aspects Bach covers in this chapter is the importance of understanding the various mortgage options available. Not all mortgages are the same, and what works for one person may not suit another. Bach recommends that homebuyers familiarize themselves with the following types of mortgages. Fixed-rate mortgage. This type of loan maintains a constant interest rate for the life of the loan, ensuring fixed monthly payments over the years. It's ideal for those who prefer financial stability and want to avoid the risks of fluctuating rates. Adjustable rate mortgage, ARM. Unlike a fixed-rate loan, this type of mortgage has an interest rate that can change after an initial period. This can be attractive if interest rates are low at the time of purchase, but it carries risks if rates increase later. FHA and VA loans. For those with low credit scores or buying their first home, Bach suggests exploring loans from the Federal Housing Administration, FHA, or the Department of Veterans Affairs, VA. These loans have more flexible requirements and can offer lower interest rates, making them ideal for certain buyers. Conventional loans. If you have strong credit and a substantial down payment, you might consider a conventional loan. These loans are not government-backed but generally offer competitive terms for those with a solid financial situation. The total cost of the mortgage. One of the most common mistakes homebuyers make is focusing solely on the interest rate when comparing loans. Bach warns that while the interest rate is important, the total cost of the loan, which includes fees, closing costs, and other additional charges, is what truly matters. Lenders may offer low interest rates, but their fees and charges could be high, significantly increasing the overall cost of the loan over time. Bach recommends that buyers inquire about the total cost of the loan over the entire repayment period and compare all fees and charges before committing to a lender. Conclusion. Bach concludes the chapter by emphasizing that finding a trustworthy mortgage advisor is a critical step to making smart financial decisions when buying a home. The right advisor will not only help you secure an affordable mortgage but also guide you through the process, ensuring you understand all the options available and make the right choice. A good mortgage advisor will be transparent, knowledgeable, and most importantly, committed to helping you achieve your financial goals without burdening you with a mortgage that could cause difficulties in the future. This chapter has covered how to find a trustworthy mortgage advisor and the key questions to ask to ensure you make the best possible decisions when purchasing a property. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to secure a mortgage tailored to your financial situation. Chapter 6. A fair mortgage plan tailored for an automatic millionaire homeowner. In this chapter, David Bach explains how to create a personalized mortgage plan that allows you to strategically buy a home suited to your financial needs. Having a well-designed plan is essential to ensuring your mortgage becomes a wealth-building tool rather than a burden. Bach mentions that the first step to an effective mortgage plan is ensuring your down payment is as large as possible without compromising other critical savings. A larger down payment helps you avoid private mortgage insurance, PMI, and reduces the total mortgage amount. He also discusses the importance of choosing the right type of mortgage, fixed rate or adjustable rate, ARM, depending on your long-term plans. Fixed-rate mortgages provide payment stability, while ARMs are useful if you plan to move or refinance within a few years. Another pillar of the plan is making extra payments toward the mortgage principal whenever possible. This helps reduce interest and shortens the loan term. Bach recommends making additional payments when you can to speed up the payoff process and build more equity. Bach also advises comparing mortgage options from different lenders to ensure you secure the lowest interest rate and best terms possible. Additionally, he emphasizes not only focusing on the interest rate but also considering other costs such as fees and additional expenses. The chapter concludes by highlighting the importance of maintaining an adequate emergency fund to cover unexpected property-related expenses. An emergency fund of 3 to 6 months' worth of payments is ideal to ensure you can handle any issues without affecting your ability to pay the mortgage. This well-structured mortgage plan will help you save money in the long run and build wealth, ensuring that your home purchase becomes not just a place to live but an investment that grows over time. Chapter 6. How to secure the best possible mortgage. In this chapter, David Bach focuses on how to secure the best possible mortgage for your financial situation. Throughout the chapter, Bach provides a practical guide on choosing the right mortgage, negotiating favorable terms, and avoiding mistakes that could affect your ability to build long-term wealth. A mortgage is not just a loan to acquire property, it's a key tool for building your financial future. The importance of choosing the right mortgage. Bach begins by explaining that one of the most critical decisions when buying a home is selecting the right mortgage. A mortgage not only finances your home but also has a lasting impact on your financial well-being. Choosing the right loan can make the difference between building wealth through your property or losing money due to unfavorable terms. One of the biggest mistakes people make when obtaining a mortgage is not considering the total cost of the loan. While the interest rate is a key factor, you must also account for other elements such as fees, closing costs, and mortgage insurance. Taking the time to compare different options can save you thousands of dollars over the life of the loan. The process of obtaining a mortgage pre-approval. Bach recommends that the first step to securing the best mortgage is obtaining a pre-approval. This process allows you to determine how much you can borrow, giving you a clear price range when searching for a property. Pre-approval also signals to sellers that you are a serious buyer, which can be critical in competitive markets. Additionally, obtaining pre-approval saves time and energy by narrowing down property options that are outside your budget. It is an essential step to ensure you're not searching for homes beyond your financial reach. Types of mortgages. Bach explains that there are several types of mortgages, and understanding their differences is crucial for selecting the one that best suits your needs. Below, he outlines the most common types. Fixed-rate mortgage. This is the most traditional option. The interest rate remains constant throughout the life of the loan, meaning your monthly payments are stable and predictable. This is ideal for those seeking long-term security and who want to avoid worrying about market interest rate fluctuations. Adjustable rate mortgage, ARM. In an ARM, the interest rate is adjustable after an initial fixed-rate period, usually lasting 5, 7, or 10 years. During this time, monthly payments are lower due to the introductory low rate. However, after this period, the rate can increase, potentially leading to higher payments. Bach notes that this type of mortgage may be suitable for those planning to sell the property or refinance within the initial fixed-rate years. Interest-only mortgages. This type of mortgage allows you to pay only the interest during the early years of the loan, resulting in lower initial monthly payments. However, after this period, payments increase significantly when you begin paying the principal. Bach warns that interest-only mortgages can be useful in certain situations but may be risky if you're unable to handle the higher payments once the interest-only period ends. FHA loans. Loans from the Federal Housing Administration, FHA, are a popular option for those who do not have a 20% down payment. These loans have more flexible credit requirements and allow buyers to finance with a much lower down payment. However, Bach points out that FHA loans may come with additional costs, such as private mortgage insurance, PMI, which could increase the overall cost of the loan. Conventional loans. These loans are not government-backed like FHA loans and typically require a 20% down payment. However, conventional loans offer favorable terms for those with good credit histories and are an excellent choice for buyers who can afford a larger down payment. The interest rate, a key factor. One of the most critical elements in choosing a mortgage is the interest rate. Bach explains that the interest rate significantly impacts your monthly payments and the overall cost of the loan. A lower interest rate can save thousands of dollars over the life of the loan, but it's essential to understand how the rate is determined and the factors influencing it. Bach suggests comparing interest rates from different lenders to secure the best deal. Lenders often offer promotional rates or discounts, but Bach advises against focusing solely on the lowest rate. Instead, evaluate the total cost of the loan, including closing fees and any additional charges. Extra payments and reducing debt. Bach recommends making extra payments toward the principal of your mortgage as a strategy to secure the best possible terms. Extra payments can help reduce the outstanding debt faster, which in turn decreases the amount of interest paid over time. Accelerating your mortgage payoff allows you to become debt-free sooner, providing greater financial freedom in the future. Even if you can't make extra payments every month, any additional contribution reduces the loan's duration and interest costs. Bach advises allocating a portion of extra income, such as bonuses or tax refunds, toward additional payments whenever possible. How to calculate monthly payments. Bach explains that monthly mortgage payments include more than just the principal and interest, they also encompass property taxes and homeowners insurance. This means the total payment may be higher than initially calculated based solely on the loan amount. It's crucial to factor in these additional costs when determining whether you can afford the mortgage. Bach suggests that your monthly mortgage payment should not exceed 25 to 30% of your monthly income. This percentage allows you to maintain a healthy budget while leaving room for other essential expenses. Living within your means. Bach underscores the importance of purchasing a home that fits comfortably within your financial capabilities. By staying within your means, you can avoid unnecessary financial strain and enjoy the long-term benefits of homeownership without compromising other aspects of your life. The chapter highlights avoiding overextending with your mortgage. The chapter emphasizes that one of the biggest mistakes homebuyers make is choosing a mortgage that exceeds their financial capabilities. While some lenders may offer large loans, Bach warns that you should base your decision on what you can comfortably afford, not just on what you qualify for. Bach recommends living within your means to preserve your ability to save and invest. A mortgage that exceeds your budget can create financial stress and limit opportunities to invest in your future. Conclusion. Bach concludes this chapter by emphasizing that securing the best possible mortgage involves more than just getting the lowest interest rate. You must consider all factors, including the type of loan, the down payment, extra payments, and the loan term. The right mortgage should be a tool to build long-term wealth, not a financial burden. By making wise choices and negotiating the best possible terms, you can secure a favorable mortgage that not only makes homeownership affordable but also helps you achieve your long-term financial goals. Chapter 8. House Hunting the Smart Way. In this chapter, David Bach provides key strategies for choosing the right house, emphasizing the importance of making a smart and financially aligned decision. Bach highlights that buying a house should not be solely an emotional choice but a strategic investment that builds long-term wealth without compromising financial stability. The home as an investment. Bach begins the chapter by stressing that a house should be viewed as an investment. While many purchase a property solely as a place to live, Bach argues that for an automatic millionaire homeowner, the property should be considered an asset that adds long-term value. While a house offers a safe and comfortable living environment, it should also contribute to your financial growth over time. One key to being a smart homeowner is purchasing a property that appreciates in value over time. Bach notes that property appreciation is one of the ways homeowners can build wealth without requiring significant additional investment. Therefore, it's crucial to choose a house in an area with growth potential or in a thriving real estate market. Location, the most important factor. Bach makes it clear that location is the most critical factor when house hunting. A property's location directly impacts its long-term value and price appreciation. Bach suggests that while a home in a high-cost area may seem appealing, buying in developing or emerging areas may offer greater long-term returns. He also mentions that proximity to key amenities like schools, hospitals, shopping centers, and good transportation options can significantly increase a property's resale value. Convenient locations not only enhance your quality of life but also make the property more attractive to future buyers, ensuring you can sell it easily and at a good price. Size and features of the property. Bach discusses how to determine the right size for your property. While many people are tempted to buy a larger house than they need, Bach advises sticking to what you can afford and will actually use. Purchasing a larger or more luxurious home than necessary can lead to higher mortgage payments, increased monthly expenses, and financial stress. The size of the house should also align with your lifestyle. While large homes may be appealing for their space, they may not be the best choice if you don't truly need the extra room. Additionally, larger homes often come with higher maintenance costs, which can lead to increased repair and upkeep expenses over time. Bach also suggests that not every feature of a property needs to be perfect right away. Properties requiring some improvements or renovations can provide opportunities to increase value over time, particularly if purchased in a growing area. The right price. Next, Bach emphasizes the importance of buying within your means. You shouldn't exceed your budget just to get a larger property or one in a higher value location. Bach recommends sticking to a home whose price is affordable in the long term, one with manageable monthly payments that won't overwhelm you financially. One strategy he suggests is following the rule of spending no more than 25 to 30% of your monthly income on your mortgage payment. This ensures you're not overburdened by debt and can continue saving and investing while enjoying your home. Bach also advises always negotiating the property price. While many buyers tend to accept the asking price, you can often secure a better deal through negotiation. A lower purchase price reduces the mortgage amount, which in turn decreases monthly payments and the total interest paid over the life of the loan. Assessing resale potential. Finally, Bach underscores the importance of considering a property's resale potential. Even if you plan to live in the house for a long time, life circumstances can change, and the ability to sell your home at a good price is crucial. Choose a property with features and a location that will remain attractive to buyers in the future. By following these strategies, Bach concludes, you can make a smart, strategic purchase that not only meets your current needs but also positions you for financial growth in the long term. The importance of resale potential. One of Bach's key recommendations is to always consider the resale potential of the property. Property appreciation is crucial, but so is the ability to sell it in the future at a good price. Before buying, you should research how the real estate market in that area has evolved in recent years and the current resale value trends. A house bought at a good price and in an attractive location is more likely to sell for a higher price in the future. Bach emphasizes that choosing a property with good resale potential not only provides financial stability but also gives you flexibility if you decide to move in the future. The inspection and evaluation process. Another important piece of advice Bach offers is about the property inspection. Before making a final decision, it's crucial to have a professional inspection to ensure the house doesn't have hidden problems, such as structural damage or plumbing issues. If you find any issues during the inspection, you can use this information to negotiate a better price or ask the seller to make necessary repairs before finalizing the purchase. The home inspection is a way to protect your investment and avoid costly surprises after closing the deal. Bach also suggests hiring a good real estate advisor who can guide you through this process and make sure you don't make expensive mistakes. The importance of patience. Lastly, Bach advises being patient throughout the home buying process. Although the real estate market can be competitive, it's important not to make impulsive decisions. You should wait to find the right home that fits your needs, investment expectations, and budget. Taking the time to research and consider all options will help you make more informed decisions and avoid mistakes that could harm your long-term financial stability. Conclusion. Bach concludes the chapter with the idea that buying a home is a key step in building wealth. However, to be an automatic millionaire homeowner, it's essential to make smart decisions by considering location, choosing the right size, and buying within your budget. By doing so, not only will you enjoy a comfortable home, but you'll also ensure that your property is an investment that appreciates over time, helping you achieve financial freedom. Chapter 9. How to hire a good real estate advisor. In this chapter, David Bach explains the importance of choosing a competent and trustworthy real estate advisor to help with the home buying process. A good advisor will not only help you find the right property but also guide you at every step of the process, ensuring that you make smart, well-informed decisions. The importance of a competent real estate advisor. Bach begins the chapter by highlighting that, while many homebuyers attempt to handle the process on their own, having an experienced real estate advisor can make a significant difference in the success of your property purchase. A good advisor will provide you with insights about the real estate market, help you negotiate a fair price, and most importantly, protect you from potential costly mistakes. The real estate advisor acts as your representative in the transaction, meaning they have an obligation to act in your best interests. Without a competent advisor, you could face situations where you don't get the best deal or fully understand the legal and financial aspects of the purchase. What qualities to look for in a real estate advisor? Bach notes that when choosing a real estate advisor, it's essential to ensure that the person has a good reputation and is well informed about the local market. Here are some key qualities a good advisor should possess. Local experience. It's crucial that your advisor has in-depth knowledge of the local real estate market. Every area has unique characteristics, and a good advisor should understand the supply, demand, and market trends in the area where you want to buy. This will enable you to make informed decisions and choose a property with good appreciation potential. Negotiation skills. Negotiation is a key part of the home buying process. A good advisor should be able to negotiate a fair price on your behalf. Bach highlights that even small price differences can significantly affect your ability to build long-term wealth. Communication skills. An effective advisor must be communicative and transparent. They should keep you informed throughout the process and ensure you understand all terms and conditions of the purchase. Lack of communication can lead to misunderstandings or wrong decisions, so it's important to work with someone proactive and clear in their interactions. Active listening. A good real estate advisor won't just offer their expertise but should also listen to your needs. It's essential that the advisor understands what you're looking for, both in terms of property features and budget. This will allow them to find properties that match your expectations and help you make the best decision possible. The advisor's role in price negotiation. One of the most valuable aspects of hiring a real estate advisor is their ability to negotiate the property price. Bach explains that most of the time, buyers are unaware of negotiation strategies and, as a result, end up paying more than necessary for a property. Your advisor should identify negotiation opportunities. Your advisor should be able to identify negotiation opportunities that could reduce the property price or include other favorable terms in the contract, such as reduced closing fees or additional home improvements. While it's possible to negotiate directly with sellers, an experienced advisor is the one who can ensure you get the best deal possible. How to find a good real estate advisor. Bach suggests that the first step in finding a good advisor is to ask for recommendations. Ask friends, family, and colleagues if they have worked with an advisor they consider competent and trustworthy. Recommendations from trusted people can be one of the most effective ways to find a good professional. Another way is to research online. Today, many real estate advisors have websites and profiles on platforms like LinkedIn, where you can see reviews from previous clients and evaluate their experience. Bach also recommends interviewing several advisors before making a final decision. During the interview, you should ask key questions about their experience, local knowledge, and working approach. The value of an advisor in the inspection process. Bach explains that, in addition to helping you negotiate the price, a good advisor can also be crucial during the property inspection process. Experienced advisors are familiar with common issues that can arise in a property and can recommend professional inspectors who can detect hidden problems, such as structural damage or plumbing issues. This will allow you to avoid costly surprises after the purchase. The advisor can also help you assess the property's value and determine whether the issues found during the inspection significantly affect its worth. If necessary, they can help you negotiate a price reduction or ask the seller to make repairs before closing the deal. The relationship between the buyer and the advisor. Bach emphasizes that the relationship between you and your advisor should be a mutual collaboration. A good advisor will always be honest about what is a good investment and what isn't, even if that means losing a commission. A good real estate advisor is more interested in helping you make informed decisions than in simply closing a sale. As a buyer, it's important that you trust your advisor and follow their advice when it comes to key issues such as property valuation, price negotiation, and assessing financial risks. A good advisor will always look out for your interests and help you achieve your wealth-building goals through property. Conclusion. Bach concludes this chapter by emphasizing that hiring a good real estate advisor is one of the most important decisions you will make in the home buying process. A competent advisor will not only help you find the right property, but also guide you through every stage of the process, ensuring you make smart decisions that will help you reach your long-term financial goals. A good advisor is an essential ally on the path to homeownership, and a well-chosen advisor can make the difference between a successful purchase and one that ends up being a financial burden. Chapter 10. Automate your mortgage and save $106,000 on your home payment. In this chapter, David Bach introduces one of the most powerful strategies to save money in the long term when paying off your mortgage: automating payments. Bach explains how automation not only simplifies the payment process but can also help you save thousands of dollars in interest, accelerating your path to financial independence. The importance of automating your mortgage payments. Bach begins by highlighting that one of the main problems many people face when paying off their mortgage is a lack of consistency. Most homebuyers don't have a solid plan to make extra payments, and as a result, they take much longer to pay off their debt. By automating your monthly payments, you ensure that you never miss a payment, helping you stay on track without having to think about it each month. Automation also allows you to save money. If you decide to automate additional payments, even a small extra amount each month can make a huge difference in the total amount of interest you pay over the life of the loan. In fact, Bach calculates that you could save up to $106,000 on your home payment if you regularly automate additional payments. How does automating additional payments work? Bach explains that the key to saving so much money lies in making additional payments toward the principal of the mortgage. These extra payments don't go toward interest, they are applied directly to the principal, reducing the outstanding balance more quickly. By doing so, you're not only reducing the amount of money you owe but also saving on interest because interest is calculated on the principal balance. For example, if you have a 30-year mortgage, a $100 additional monthly payment could help you pay off the mortgage faster and save a significant amount of money in interest. Automatically making these extra payments eliminates the temptation to spend that money on other things and ensures that your debt is reduced more quickly. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account. One of the best ways to automate the process is to set up an automatic transfer from your checking account directly to your mortgage account. This way, you won't even have to think about making extra payments since the system will take care of it for you. Bach recommends that you start with a small additional amount, such as $50 or $100 per month. Even small extra amounts can have a significant impact on reducing your debt over time. The most important thing is to do it consistently. As you get used to this habit, you can increase the amount if your financial situation allows. The power of biweekly payments. Another strategy Bach recommends to automate your mortgage and save money is the biweekly payment system. Instead of making a single monthly payment, you split your monthly payment into 2 biweekly payments. This not only helps align payments with your cash flow but also reduces the debt balance faster. By making biweekly payments, you will be making a full extra payment each year without even realizing it. For example, if your monthly payment is $1,000, instead of making a single $12,000 payment annually, with biweekly payments, you'll end up paying $13,000 per year. This extra $1,000 payment goes directly toward the debt, reducing the interest and accelerating the mortgage amortization. Bach points out that this method can save you thousands of dollars in interest, and when combined with additional payments, you can significantly reduce the time it takes to pay off the mortgage. How to take advantage of refinancing to save more. Bach also mentions that if you have a mortgage with a high interest rate, you can refinance it to a lower rate to save even more money. Refinancing can be a great option if interest rates have dropped since you took out your original loan. This will reduce your monthly payment and the interest you pay in the long run. If you decide to refinance, make sure to keep the additional payments and automation in place. This way, you can take advantage of the lower rate while continuing to pay off your debt faster. The magic of compound interest. Bach explains how compound interest plays a key role in saving money on mortgage payments. Every time you make an additional payment, the debt balance decreases, meaning the interest is calculated on a smaller amount. This allows you to save more money on each subsequent payment and pay off your mortgage faster. Compound interest is more powerful than it seems, and the earlier you start making extra payments, the more money you'll save over the life of the loan. The importance of financial discipline. Bach emphasizes that the key to achieving great savings through automation is financial discipline. Automatically, this process helps you be more consistent in how you manage your finances. You won't have to constantly remind yourself to make additional payments, and you won't be tempted to spend the money you could be saving. If you make automating payments a habit, you'll not only reduce your debt faster but also set up an effective financial system that works for you even when you're not paying attention. Additional benefits of automation. In addition to saving money on interest, Bach highlights other benefits of automating payments. Time and effort savings. You won't have to remember to make extra payments each month. The system will take care of it for you. Less stress. With automatic payments, you won't have to worry about monthly payments or missing deadlines, which can reduce stress related to managing your finances. Greater control of your financial future. By making additional payments automatically, you'll be creating a clear path to financial freedom. You're making your money work for you, and your mortgage payments will become an investment in your future. Conclusion. Bach concludes this chapter by reaffirming that automating your mortgage is one of the most effective ways to save money in the long term and accelerate your path to owning your home free of debt. By making extra payments and using methods such as biweekly payments or refinancing, you can save thousands of dollars in interest and significantly reduce the duration of your mortgage. Automating your payments is a simple yet powerful way to take control of your finances and ensure that you're building wealth while remaining a homeowner. This chapter has shown you how to automate your mortgage to save money in the long term. In the next chapter, we will explore how to become a millionaire automatic homeowner through smart decisions. Chapter 11. From Ordinary Homeowner to Millionaire Automatic Homeowner. In this chapter, David Bach explains how you can go from being an ordinary homeowner to a millionaire automatic homeowner, a process that involves much more than just paying off your mortgage. According to Bach, the key is to adopt a disciplined and strategic approach to your property, turning it into a tool for wealth creation and achieving financial independence. The mindset of a millionaire automatic homeowner. Bach begins the chapter by emphasizing the importance of changing your mindset in order to go from being a simple homeowner to someone who uses their property as a wealth-generating asset. According to Bach, one of the biggest mistakes people make is seeing their home only as a place to live, instead of also considering it as a financial investment. To become an automatic millionaire, you need to adopt an investor's mindset. This means thinking strategically about how your home can work for you in the long run. Rather than seeing your mortgage as a burden, you should view it as an opportunity to build wealth through property appreciation and equity accumulation. Building equity and leveraging appreciation. One of the key factors that turns smart homeowners into millionaires is equity accumulation. Every mortgage payment you make not only reduces your outstanding balance but also increases your equity in the property. This equity is a valuable asset that can be used for other investments, such as purchasing additional properties or paying off debts. Bach highlights that property appreciation is another crucial factor. While the real estate market can be volatile in the short term, in the long run, your property's value is likely to increase due to factors such as local demand and improvements in infrastructure. By choosing a home in a strategic location, you can ensure that your property not only provides you with a place to live but also increases in value over time. How to accelerate wealth accumulation. One of the key strategies Bach recommends is making additional payments toward your mortgage principal. This allows you to reduce the debt balance quickly and accumulate equity faster. Even a small additional payment each month can have a huge impact on the amount of interest you pay and the speed at which you can eliminate the debt. Bach also suggests considering making biweekly payments instead of monthly payments. This will not only allow you to make extra payments gradually but also speed up the process of paying off your mortgage, helping you reduce interest and free yourself from debt faster. The importance of not overloading your mortgage. Bach emphasizes that one of the keys to becoming an automatic millionaire homeowner is avoiding the trap of overloading your mortgage. Even though you may qualify for a larger mortgage, it's important not to spend more than 25 to 30% of your monthly income on the mortgage payment. Spending more than necessary on your home can limit your ability to save, invest, and continue growing financially. One way to avoid this is by ensuring that your mortgage is affordable and that you can comfortably pay it, even if your financial situation changes. Remember, the goal is to build long-term wealth, not just in your home, but also through investments and savings. Investing in more properties. To become an automatic millionaire, Bach suggests considering investing in more properties. Once you've accumulated enough equity in your first property, you can use that equity to purchase additional properties. This will allow you to take advantage of real estate leverage to control more properties with relatively low capital. By investing in more properties, you can generate passive income through rental income and continue building your property portfolio. As the value of these properties increases, so will your equity, allowing you to keep investing in real estate and further accelerating your wealth. Maintaining the focus on automation. Bach reinforces the idea that, to become an automatic millionaire, it's crucial to automate your savings and payments. This ensures that you're making progress toward your goal without constantly thinking about your finances. By automating your mortgage payments, savings, and investments, you can ensure that your money works for you without having to be actively involved. The power of automation is that it allows you to save and invest effortlessly, helping you build wealth consistently. Over time, this approach will enable you to accelerate your progress toward financial freedom and economic independence. The importance of patience and discipline. Finally, Bach underscores that becoming an automatic millionaire doesn't happen overnight. It requires patience, discipline, and commitment to following a solid long-term financial plan. However, with the right approach, the correct mindset, and the appropriate strategies, you can achieve significant wealth accumulation through real estate. Bach highlights that while real estate wealth isn't built quickly, those who adopt this disciplined, automated, and strategic approach can enjoy substantial financial independence as their properties appreciate in value and generate passive income. Conclusion. This chapter concludes with the idea that, to become an automatic millionaire homeowner, you must think strategically about your property, treat it as an investment, and use tools like payment automation and equity accumulation to maximize your gains. The key is to have a disciplined, planned approach, always keeping an eye on the long term. By following Bach's principles, you can transform your property not only into a home but also into a key asset for building wealth and achieving financial independence. Chapter 12. How to protect the value of your home against a market downturn. In this chapter, David Bach explores key strategies to protect your real estate during a market downturn. While real estate markets can be unpredictable and experience fluctuations, Bach explains how to make smart decisions to ensure that your home remains a source of wealth in the long term, even during times of economic uncertainty. The nature of the real estate market. Bach starts the chapter by pointing out that, although the real estate market tends to appreciate over the long term, it is not immune to temporary declines. Home prices can fluctuate due to several factors, such as economic recessions, changes in interest rates, and local supply and demand. However, Bach assures that by owning property, you have control over several factors that can help minimize the impact of these declines and ensure your home remains a valuable asset. The importance of location. Bach highlights that, while you cannot control the real estate market in general, the location of your property is one of the most important factors that can protect its value. A property in a strategic area with good local amenities, access to transportation, and a stable job market is more likely to maintain its value during periods of economic slowdown. When choosing your property, Bach recommends focusing on growing and developing areas. While luxury locations may be attractive, it's important to think about long-term trends. Areas being redeveloped or with ongoing infrastructure projects can offer solid appreciation even during market volatility. The value of long-term ownership. One of the strategies Bach emphasizes for protecting your property's value is holding it long-term. While it may be tempting to sell when the market is in decline, keeping the property longer gives you the opportunity to wait for prices to recover. The real estate market typically goes through cycles, and properties that are held for years tend to recover and even increase in value over time. Bach points out that buyers who rush to sell during a recession often miss the opportunity to benefit from the recovery when the market begins to improve again. The key is to be patient and avoid impulsive decisions. If you can afford to hold on to your property, even when its value drops, you're likely to see significant appreciation when the market stabilizes. Making strategic improvements to the property. Bach also talks about the importance of making strategic improvements to the property to increase its value. While some improvements may be unnecessary and expensive, others can significantly enhance the value of the property. Bach suggests focusing on improvements that increase the home's functionality and appeal, such as kitchen and bathroom renovations or creating more open spaces. In addition, keeping the property well-maintained is crucial to ensure it stays in good condition and remains attractive to potential buyers if you decide to sell it in the future. Proper maintenance not only protects the value of the property but also prevents unforeseen costs that could arise if deterioration is left unchecked. Considering profitability versus appreciation. Bach also suggests that while property appreciation is important, you should not rely solely on it to build your wealth. In some circumstances, prices may not increase significantly in the short term, but if the property generates passive income through rent, your investment will still be adding value. When investing in real estate, Bach recommends considering the rental potential of the property, especially if you're purchasing a home in an area with high rental demand. Rental income will allow you to maintain the property and take advantage of long-term appreciation, while generating additional income that can help you pay off the mortgage or finance other investments. Diversifying your investments. Another key piece of advice from Bach is to diversify your investment portfolio. While real estate is an excellent way to build wealth, it may also be wise to invest in other assets such as stocks, bonds, or index funds to protect yourself from dramatic downturns in the real estate market. By diversifying your investments, you won't be entirely dependent on property appreciation, and you can balance the risks associated with the real estate market. Bach emphasizes that diversification is crucial to ensure that your wealth is not tied to just one type of investment. This will allow you to cushion fluctuations and maintain steady growth of your assets. Preparing for tough times. A key aspect of protecting the value of your home is being prepared for tough times. Bach recommends that all homeowners have an emergency fund to cover mortgage payments in case of financial hardship, such as job loss or an economic recession. If you can weather economic challenges without having to sell your property, you'll be in a much stronger position to maintain the value of your home and take advantage of any recovery in the market. Bach also suggests that, if you don't have sufficient savings, you should find ways to cut expenses or increase your income to avoid the risk of falling behind on payments. Having a financial cushion will help you maintain stability and avoid having your property lose value due to a rushed sale. Conclusion. Bach concludes this chapter by emphasizing that protecting the value of your home during a market downturn is not just about reacting to fluctuations but making smart long-term decisions. Strategic location, proper maintenance, investment diversification, and patience are key to ensuring your home remains a valuable asset. While you cannot control the ups and downs of the real estate market, you can take proactive steps to protect your investment and ensure that, in the long run, your property becomes a source of wealth and financial stability. Chapter 13. Make a positive impact. Help someone become a homeowner. In this chapter, David Bach explores the power of helping others become homeowners and how this act not only benefits others but can also have a significant impact on your own wealth journey. Throughout the chapter, Bach explains how you can use your real estate knowledge and your experience as a homeowner to support others on their journey to homeownership while strengthening your own financial future. The power of sharing knowledge. Bach begins the chapter by highlighting that one of the most rewarding aspects of homeownership is the knowledge gained about the buying, financing, and maintenance process of property. As a homeowner, you have a unique perspective on how to achieve financial stability and the long-term benefits of owning a home. Bach calls on homeowners to share this knowledge with others, especially those who may not fully understand the benefits of homeownership or may not know where to start. Helping friends, family, or even people within your community become educated about the home buying process can have a profound impact on their lives and financial security. How to teach the importance of homeownership. One of the first steps Bach recommends is explaining why homeownership is one of the best ways to build long-term wealth. Although homeownership is not always the right choice for everyone, Bach explains that for most people, owning a home is an excellent way to accumulate equity and benefit from property appreciation. It's important to help others understand that homeownership is not just a monthly expense, but an investment paid off over time. By making mortgage payments, homeowners are increasing their equity, while renters continue to pay rent without gaining any benefits in terms of wealth accumulation. Bach suggests that you share your own experience as a homeowner, highlighting the benefits you've experienced, such as property appreciation, equity accumulation, and the ability to use your property as an asset to generate passive income or for future investments. Help others overcome barriers to homeownership. Another key aspect of helping others become homeowners is helping them overcome common barriers when trying to buy a property. Many people feel intimidated by the financial requirements involved in purchasing a home, such as the down payment, credit score, and mortgage approval. Bach recommends helping people prepare for the home buying process by explaining the importance of saving for a down payment, improving their credit score, and familiarizing themselves with the types of mortgages available. As a homeowner, you can provide guidance on the best saving strategies and how to obtain a favorable mortgage. In addition, you can share with them the idea that they don't need to buy the perfect house right away. Buying a more affordable property initially and working to improve it over time is a great way to enter the real estate market without spending more than they can afford. Investing in properties and helping others become homeowners. Bach also highlights how investors can have a positive impact by buying rental properties and helping make them accessible to first-time homebuyers. By purchasing homes in developing or affordable areas, you can provide affordable housing options to those who cannot afford the more expensive properties on the market. In this way, not only will you generate passive income through rentals, but you will also be contributing to the community, offering others the opportunity to buy homes in the future. Additionally, this investment approach can help you build wealth while improving the lives of others. The gratification of helping others. Bach emphasizes that one of the most rewarding aspects of helping others become homeowners is the positive impact it has on their lives. Homeownership offers a sense of stability and security that is rarely found in renting. For many people, owning a home is a dream come true, providing a sense of accomplishment and pride in their financial life. Helping others achieve this dream. By helping others reach this dream, you not only improve their lives, but also reinforce the idea that homeownership is a powerful way to build wealth and achieve financial independence. The importance of community and support. Bach emphasizes that by helping others become homeowners, you are also strengthening the community. People who own their homes tend to be more involved in improving their neighborhoods and participating in community activities, which creates an environment of stability and cohesion. This sense of community can also have positive effects on property appreciation, benefiting all homeowners in the area. Moreover, helping others become homeowners is a way to multiply the positive impact on society. Homeownership not only changes an individual's life, but it can also change the lives of their entire family, providing them with a solid foundation for the future and opening doors to new opportunities. Conclusion. Bach concludes the chapter by emphasizing that homeownership is not just a personal benefit, but an opportunity to make a positive impact in the lives of others. By sharing your knowledge, helping others overcome the barriers to homeownership, and possibly investing in properties to offer affordable housing options, you can play a crucial role in changing lives and creating wealth for all involved. At the same time, helping others become homeowners also allows you to strengthen your own financial situation and make a significant difference in the community. It is a win-win strategy that benefits everyone and reinforces the power of real estate as a wealth-building tool. Chapter 14. The importance of having an automatic savings and investment system. In this chapter, David Bach delves into how automation can be one of the most powerful keys to achieving financial independence. Bach explains how automation not only simplifies the process of saving and investing, but also eliminates conscious effort and impulsive decisions, allowing your money to work for you. For Bach, consistency is key to long-term wealth creation, and the best way to ensure you stay on a disciplined path is through automation. The power of automation on your path to wealth. Bach starts the chapter by highlighting that a lack of consistency is one of the biggest obstacles people face when it comes to saving and investing. Often, daily life and the temptation of immediate spending divert money that should be saved or invested. Automating your finances is the solution to ensure that saving and investing happen effortlessly. The idea is to set up systems that work for you without you having to remember to make those contributions manually each month. By automating your finances, you are essentially setting up a system for constant wealth building. This way, your money is dedicated to your financial goals without you having to do anything each month. The magic of automation lies in the fact that, even if you're not actively paying attention, your money continues to work for you. Automate retirement savings. Bach emphasizes that retirement is one of the most critical areas to automate. While most people understand the importance of saving for retirement, many do not do so consistently. People often wait until the end of the month, hoping that they will have enough money left to contribute to their retirement funds. However, this save what's left over mentality generally leads to not saving enough. Bach recommends setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your retirement fund, whether it's a 401k plan or an IRA. This approach allows you to save consistently and take advantage of the power of compound interest to grow your money over time. Automation ensures you're always saving for your future without having to do anything. Additionally, Bach stresses the importance of maximizing contributions to your retirement fund. If you have an employer-sponsored 401k, Bach suggests taking full advantage of the employer matching contributions. This is free money, and not utilizing it is a costly mistake. Setting up an automatic transfer to your retirement fund ensures that you're consistently saving, and it also removes the temptation to spend that money on other things. Automate savings for specific goals. Bach also advises automating savings for other specific goals, such as buying a house, an emergency fund, or even vacations. Having clear savings goals is crucial, and automation is the most effective way to ensure that you are consistently saving for them. For example, you can set up an automatic transfer each month to a specific savings account for your emergency fund. Bach recommends having at least 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses in this fund to cover any unexpected events. This strategy ensures that you don't have to worry about what might happen if something unexpected occurs, such as a medical emergency or job loss. Another example is saving for a vacation. If your goal is to save for a vacation at the end of the year, you can set up an automatic monthly transfer to a savings account designated only for this purpose. This way, you not only reach your goals more easily, but also enjoy the gratification of meeting your objectives without having to constantly think about the process. Automate investments to increase your wealth. Bach points out that the key to accelerating wealth creation is to invest regularly. However, many people feel intimidated by the investing process or don't know when the right time to buy is. This is where automation plays a key role. Instead of trying to time the market or waiting for the perfect moment, Bach recommends using the dollar-cost averaging (DC) approach, which involves investing a fixed amount of money regularly. This approach allows you to buy more when prices are low and less when prices are high, which reduces the risk of losing money due to market volatility. You can automate your contributions to index funds or exchange-traded funds (ETFs), which replicate the market's behavior and allow you to achieve robust returns without actively managing your investments. Bach recommends setting up an automatic transfer to your investment account so that, without thinking, you're saving and investing each month. As your portfolio grows, this process will help diversify your assets and accelerate your long-term wealth accumulation. The importance of an automated emergency fund. In addition to retirement and specific goals, Bach also highlights the importance of an automated emergency fund. Most people don't think about creating an emergency fund until they're already in a crisis situation. However, having an emergency fund is essential for any homeowner. This fund will allow you to face unexpected situations without compromising your ability to keep up with your mortgage or pay your monthly bills. Bach suggests setting up an automatic transfer to a savings account dedicated solely to this fund. The goal is to have enough money to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses in case you lose your job or face an emergency. Automating debt payments. Another crucial aspect of automation is debt repayment, especially those with high interest rates, like credit cards. Bach recommends automating debt payments to ensure that you're always on track with your payments. By doing so, you'll avoid paying additional interest and damaging your credit score. Additionally, Bach suggests setting up extra payments toward the more expensive debts, allowing you to reduce debt quickly and save money on interest. This approach not only frees you from debt quickly but also helps you maintain a good credit profile, which is vital for future investments. The impact of automation on wealth creation. Bach concludes the chapter by emphasizing that automation is not just a convenient tool, it is a proven method to accelerate wealth creation. By automating your savings, investments, and debt payments, you will not only be working toward your financial goals effortlessly, but you'll also be maximizing the power of compound interest, diversification, and consistent saving. Automating your finances is a simple but powerful strategy for building long-term wealth. By applying this principle, you will not only ensure a solid financial future but also give yourself the opportunity to live with more peace of mind, without the constant worry of manually managing your savings or investments. Chapter 15. Transform your mindset to achieve wealth. In this chapter, David Bach dives into how mindset plays a fundamental role in the journey toward financial independence. Throughout the chapter, Bach explains that, while financial education and sound economic decisions are important, your way of thinking about money is perhaps the most determining factor in achieving wealth. To become an automatic millionaire, it's necessary to change your mindset and adopt a perspective that allows you to make wise decisions and stay focused on your long-term goals. The importance of a wealth mindset. Bach starts the chapter by pointing out that many people are trapped in what he calls a scarcity mindset, meaning they think in terms of what they don't have. This mindset is based on fear, anxiety, and the belief that money is limited, leading to impulsive and often detrimental financial decisions. People with this mindset tend to focus on spending more to satisfy immediate desires rather than saving and investing for the future. On the other hand, a wealth mindset is based on abundance. People with this mindset believe that money is available in sufficient quantities for those who are willing to work for it and grow it. People with a wealth mindset understand that, by investing wisely, they can accumulate wealth steadily and safely. Bach emphasizes that the wealth mindset is not something you're born with, but something that can be developed. Through financial education, discipline, and the right mindset, anyone can shift their approach to money and begin making decisions that generate wealth. The power of gratitude and saving. One of the first ways to transform your mindset is by practicing gratitude. Bach argues that many people are unaware of what they already have, and often seek more without recognizing the blessings they already possess. Being grateful for what you have now allows you to see money from a healthier perspective, one less motivated by fear or the endless desire to consume. Bach recommends that, as you begin your journey toward wealth creation, you make a daily gratitude list. This will help you focus on the positive, reduce financial anxiety, and change your way of thinking. When you are grateful for what you have, you become less impulsive and more intentional with your financial decisions. Moreover, a wealth mindset is deeply tied to saving and investing consistently. People with this mindset understand that saving is not an option but a priority. Creating the habit of saving first, even before spending, is essential to achieving financial freedom. Bach emphasizes the importance of making saving automatic, whether through automatic transfers to savings and investment accounts or through automatic retirement plans. The investment mindset. Another key part of the wealth mindset is the investment mindset. Rich people don't just save money, they also make it work for them. Saving alone is not enough to build wealth. It's necessary to invest in assets that grow over time, such as real estate, stocks, or index funds. Bach underscores that investing is an act of faith in the future. People with a wealth mindset understand that, although they may not see immediate results, their money is working for them and will multiply over time through compound interest and asset appreciation. One of the keys to the investment mindset is starting as early as possible. Even if you can only afford to invest small amounts initially, getting started will give you a significant advantage. Consistency in investments over time has tremendous power. Bach encourages investing even during times of uncertainty because time in the market is far more valuable than trying to time the market. The mindset of action and discipline. The wealth mindset also requires action and discipline. It's not enough to learn about finances and want to save. Action is needed. Wealthy people take deliberate actions every day to get closer to their goals and maintain strict discipline to avoid impulsive spending habits. Bach mentions that one of the main obstacles people face when creating wealth is a lack of financial discipline. It's easy to fall into the temptation of spending on things you don't need or momentary desires, but people with a wealth mindset prioritize long-term goals over immediate gratification. One way to cultivate this discipline is by setting clear goals and tracking your progress. Setting specific goals, such as saving a certain amount of money each month or reaching a specific investment balance, provides a framework to stay focused. The role of fear in financial mindset. Bach also dedicates a section of the chapter to how fear can be an obstacle to achieving wealth. Many people fear taking financial risks, especially when it comes to investments. This fear can lead to procrastination on important decisions or even to making financial choices that are not the best in the long run, such as keeping money in low-yield savings accounts. Bach emphasizes that, while fear is a natural reaction, you can't let it control your financial life. Instead of fearing investment or saving, you should educate yourself and make informed decisions. Fear only becomes a barrier when you don't act, and calculated action is the antidote. The impact of wealth mindset on other areas of life. The wealth mindset not only affects your finances but can also transform other areas of your life. People with a wealth mindset tend to be more positive, proactive, and focused on their goals. This type of mindset creates a virtuous cycle where financial success feeds into other aspects of your life, such as your relationships, well-being, and personal satisfaction. Bach points out that adopting a wealth mindset helps you become more generous. With an abundance mindset, you feel there's enough for everyone, which allows you to give more to others and to causes that matter to you. This not only has a positive impact on the world but also reinforces the belief that money is a powerful tool for creating a better future. Conclusion. Bach concludes the chapter by emphasizing that changing your mindset is the first step to achieving wealth. The wealth mindset is about taking action, being disciplined, investing wisely, and maintaining a positive focus. By adopting this approach, you will not only improve your financial situation but also transform your life overall, allowing you to enjoy more satisfaction, abundance, and security. This chapter has shown you how mindset is crucial for achieving financial success. In the next chapter, we will explore what you need to know about the real estate market to maximize your real estate investments. Stay with us. Chapter 16. What you need to know about the real estate market. In this chapter, David Bach explores in detail the essential aspects of the real estate market and how it can be one of the most effective tools for creating wealth. Although the real estate market can be unpredictable, Bach notes that with a solid understanding of how it works and a strategic approach, it can become a valuable asset for wealth accumulation and financial independence. Real estate as a wealth-building tool. Bach begins the chapter by pointing out that purchasing real estate should be viewed as more than just buying a home. While it's true that many people see property only as a place to live, real estate has enormous potential for building wealth. The key, according to Bach, is to use real estate as an investment that can appreciate over time, generate passive cash flow, and allow you to accumulate equity in your property. Real estate, unlike other financial assets, has a unique advantage. It can be acquired with leverage. This means you can borrow money to finance the purchase of a much larger asset than you could acquire using only your own savings. Over time, as you pay off the mortgage and your property appreciates, you increase your equity without having to put up the full initial capital. Factors affecting the real estate market. Bach points out that, while real estate is a long-term investment, real estate market cycles can be unpredictable. Therefore, it is crucial to understand the factors that can influence property prices. Interest rates. Interest rates play a key role in the real estate market as they directly affect mortgages. When interest rates are low, loans become more accessible, which drives demand for homes. Conversely, when rates rise, mortgage payments increase, which can cool the real estate market. Bach highlights the importance of monitoring interest rates and how monetary policies can influence them. Supply and demand. Like any other market, the balance between supply and demand is crucial in determining property prices. In areas with high demand and limited property supply, prices tend to rise. This is especially true in high-growth areas or those undergoing infrastructure improvements. As more people move to these areas, the demand for housing increases, driving up prices. Demographic factors. Bach also mentions the importance of observing demographic trends. The age of the population, migration, population growth, and other demographic factors can affect housing demand in a region. If an area is experiencing rapid population growth, property prices in that area are likely to rise as more people seek to buy homes. General economic factors. The health of the economy, including employment and wages, also has a significant impact on the real estate market. If people have stable jobs and rising wages, they are more likely to afford a mortgage, which drives housing demand. Additionally, fiscal policies and government incentives for homebuyers can also affect prices. Location and access to amenities. A fundamental aspect of the real estate market is the location of the property. Areas with access to good schools, public transportation, shopping areas, and other amenities tend to have higher demand, which increases prices. Neighborhoods with expanding infrastructure or those close to major development projects can be particularly valuable, as the supply of housing will remain low while demand increases. How to analyze the local market. One of the key points Bach emphasizes is the need to understand that the real estate market varies by location. Each city, neighborhood, or even district has its own dynamics that can influence property prices. Therefore, it is essential to conduct thorough research on the local market before buying a property. Bach recommends that, when analyzing the local market, you focus on the following aspects. Historical price trends. Observing how prices have evolved over recent years can give you an idea of the market's stability. If prices have consistently risen in an area, it is likely they will continue to appreciate over the long term. Future development projects. Investigating whether there are planned infrastructure projects or urban improvements in the area is an excellent way to predict how prices might change in the future. If an area is going to have new shopping centers, public transportation, or new residential developments, property prices in that area will likely rise. Vacancy rate and demand. Bach suggests that you observe vacancy rates, the percentage of vacant properties, and housing demand in the area. If there are few properties available and high demand, this could indicate that prices will continue to rise. Comparison with other areas. It is useful to compare market conditions in different areas to identify which is the most promising in terms of return on investment. By doing so, you can make more informed decisions about where to invest. The importance of patience when investing in real estate. Bach emphasizes that, although real estate can be very profitable, it's important to be patient. Properties don't always generate large immediate returns, but over time, the appreciation of value and the accumulation of equity can be significant. Additionally, passive income generated from rentals can provide a steady cash flow while holding the property. Bach also highlights that successful real estate investors are those who are not afraid to wait. While the market can experience short-term fluctuations, over the long term, well-located properties tend to increase in value. Patience and a long-term perspective are essential for real estate investors, as prices may fluctuate in the short term, but long-term profitability remains high. Diversification within the real estate market. Bach also stresses the importance of diversifying your real estate investments. While residential properties can be an excellent way to build wealth, you shouldn't rely solely on one type of property. Bach recommends exploring different types of real estate investments, such as commercial properties, rental properties, and vacation homes. Diversifying allows you to take advantage of different market dynamics and reduces the risk of significant losses in one type of property. In addition, owning properties in different geographic areas can help mitigate the risks of local market fluctuations. For example, if a city experiences an economic slowdown, properties in other areas may continue to appreciate. The importance of ongoing education in real estate. Finally, Bach concludes the chapter by emphasizing that continuous education is essential for success in the real estate market. As the market and laws change, it is crucial to stay informed about current trends, new government policies, and the best investment strategies. Bach recommends reading books, attending seminars, and generally continuing to learn about the market to make informed decisions. This chapter has provided a deep understanding of the real estate market and how to leverage it to build wealth. By understanding the factors that affect the market, conducting thorough research into local conditions, and maintaining a long-term mindset, you can maximize your investments and make the most of real estate's power in your journey toward financial independence. Chapter 17. The Impact of Taxes and How to Leverage Them to Make Money. In this chapter, David Bach explores how taxes affect investments and how, with the right approach, you can use the tax system to your advantage to maximize your profits and accelerate your path to wealth. While taxes may seem like a burden, Bach teaches that building an effective tax strategy is key to making your money work for you more efficiently. The power of taxes on investments. Bach begins the chapter by highlighting that the tax system has a direct impact on your investments. Depending on how you invest and manage your assets, you could end up paying a large portion of your profits in taxes. However, with the right knowledge, you can reduce the amount of taxes you owe and preserve a larger portion of your gains. In particular, Bach focuses on capital gains taxes, which apply when you sell an investment for more than you paid for it. While these taxes can be high, there are strategies to reduce or defer them over the long term. The key is understanding how capital gains taxation works and how to optimize your investments to pay the least amount of taxes possible. Types of taxes affecting investors. Bach details the different types of taxes that investors should be aware of. Short-term capital gains tax. If you sell an investment you've held for less than a year, the profits from that sale will be subject to short-term capital gains taxes, which are typically higher than long-term capital gains taxes. These taxes apply according to your ordinary income, meaning they can be as high as 40% depending on your income level. Long-term capital gains tax. If you hold an investment for more than a year before selling it, the profits will be subject to long-term capital gains taxes, which are considerably lower. Generally, long-term gains are taxed between 0% and 20%, depending on your income level. Therefore, Bach recommends holding your investments for over a year whenever possible to take advantage of this lower tax rate. Dividend income tax. When you invest in dividend-paying stocks, those dividends are subject to taxes. However, qualified dividends have a lower tax rate than ordinary income. Therefore, investing in stocks that pay qualified dividends can be a way to reduce your tax burden. Rental income tax. If you own rental property, the income generated from rentals is subject to taxes. However, Bach points out that real estate owners can take advantage of various tax deductions, such as expenses for maintenance, mortgage interest, property taxes, and depreciation, which can significantly reduce the amount of taxes you owe. Strategies to reduce capital gains taxes. Bach explains that one key way to minimize your tax bill is by holding investments for the long term. By holding your investments for more than a year, you can benefit from lower long-term capital gains tax rates. Additionally, you can defer tax payments by not selling your assets immediately. Another important strategy is using tax-advantaged investment accounts, such as individual retirement accounts, IRAs, 401k plans, and health savings accounts, HSAs. These accounts allow your investments to grow tax-deferred until you withdraw the money, which increases the return on your investments over time. For example, in a 401k, you can invest money before taxes, which reduces your taxable income for the year you make the contribution. Additionally, you won't pay taxes until you withdraw the money in retirement, when you're likely to have a lower tax rate. The same applies to a traditional IRA. The importance of tax diversification. Bach also emphasizes the importance of having a tax diversification strategy. This means not relying on just one type of investment to build wealth, but ensuring that your assets are spread across different types of accounts with various tax advantages. For example, by having both tax-deferred accounts and taxable accounts, you can balance your tax exposure and ensure that you won't be paying too much in taxes in any given year. Tax diversification is an important component of reducing your tax burden and optimizing your investments. Using tax losses. A key concept that Bach introduces in this chapter is the use of tax losses. If you have investments that have lost value, for example, stocks or real estate, you can sell those investments to realize a tax loss. These losses can be used to offset capital gains and reduce the amount of taxes you owe on your gains. For example, if you earned $10,000 in capital gains from the sale of a property, but you have a tax loss of $4,000 from another investment, you can reduce your taxable gains to just $6,000, which will decrease your tax bill. This process, known as tax loss harvesting, is a strategy commonly used by investors to minimize taxes legally and effectively. The advantages of real estate in tax planning. Bach emphasizes that real estate is one of the most effective ways to reduce taxes, due to tax deductions such as mortgage interest and property depreciation. Depreciation is a tax deduction that allows real estate owners to deduct part of the property's cost each year, which reduces their taxable income. Additionally, when selling investment properties, owners can benefit from a 1031 exchange strategy, which allows them to defer capital gains taxes when selling a property, as long as they use the proceeds to buy a new investment property. The importance of long-term tax planning. Finally, Bach underscores the importance of long-term planning when it comes to your taxes. While tax optimization is something many people leave until the end of the year, it is crucial to consider the tax implications when making investment decisions. Planning ahead will help you maximize your profits and minimize the amount of money you owe to the government. Bach suggests working with a tax advisor who can help you strategically plan your investments and ensure that you're taking advantage of all available deductions and tax benefits. A well-informed advisor can help you structure your investments in a way that benefits from the lowest possible tax rates. This chapter has shown you that taxes do not have to be a barrier on your path to building wealth. By understanding how taxes work and applying smart tax planning strategies, you can maximize your profits and accelerate your journey toward financial independence. In the next chapter, we will explore how buying rental properties can be an effective way to grow your wealth. Chapter 18. Buying rental properties, how to grow your wealth. In this chapter, David Bach explains how rental properties can be one of the best ways to grow your wealth and generate passive income over time. By investing in rental properties, you can not only earn monthly income from rent but also benefit from property appreciation and equity accumulation. This chapter provides a practical guide on how to make the most of rental properties to build wealth. The power of passive income. Bach starts by explaining that one of the most attractive aspects of rental properties is the ability to generate passive income. Passive income comes from assets in which you don't need to be actively involved every day. With rental properties, once you acquire the property and find tenants, you can receive a steady cash flow each month. However, Bach also points out that owning rental properties is not completely hands-off. While the income is passive, you will still need to manage the properties, whether you do it yourself or through a property management company. This includes tasks like repairs, maintenance, and communication with tenants. Bach recommends that if you are not willing or do not have the time to manage the properties yourself, consider hiring a property management company to handle these details while you enjoy the financial benefits. How to choose the right rental property. Bach emphasizes that to succeed in rental property investing, you must choose the right property. Not all properties are suitable for rental, and some areas may not generate the returns you expect. To select the right property, it's important to research several factors. Location. As with any real estate investment, location is key. Properties in areas with high rental demand, such as urban areas or those near shopping centers, universities, or transportation hubs, tend to generate better passive income. Bach recommends looking for properties in growing areas experiencing urban development or infrastructure improvements. Rental yield. Bach suggests calculating the rental yield before making the purchase. This can be done by calculating the net rental income, i.e., the monthly rent minus property expenses such as taxes, insurance, maintenance, and mortgage payments. A good rental property should generate enough passive income to cover these costs and still leave you with a profit. Property condition. Before purchasing, Bach advises inspecting the property to ensure there are no major structural issues or expensive repairs. If you buy a property that needs a lot of repairs, maintenance costs could drastically reduce your passive income. Look for properties that are in good condition, or if necessary, buy properties you can improve at a low cost to increase their value and rental yield. Tenant demand. Analyze the rental demand in the area. If there are a high number of potential tenants looking for rental properties in that area, your property will be easier to rent, and you will be able to generate a steady income. Research if there is a high vacancy rate in the area or if landlords are struggling to find tenants. Tax benefits of rental properties. Bach also highlights the tax benefits that come with rental properties. Rental property owners can take advantage of various tax deductions that can significantly reduce the amount of taxes owed on rental income. Some of these benefits include depreciation deduction. Depreciation is a key tax benefit for real estate owners. Depreciation allows you to deduct the cost of the property over time, which reduces your taxable income. While the property is likely to increase in value over time, the government allows owners to deduct part of the property's cost each year as a loss due to wear and tear and obsolescence. Maintenance and repair deductions. Costs associated with maintaining the property, such as repairs, painting, and other related expenses, are also tax deductible. These deductions help reduce the amount of taxes owed on the income generated from the property. Financing expenses. Mortgage interest and other financing expenses associated with purchasing a rental property are also deductible. This includes closing costs and property taxes, which can reduce your taxable income. Leverage and how it helps you accumulate wealth. Bach explains that one of the reasons real estate is such an excellent wealth-building tool is the ability to use leverage. Leverage allows you to purchase a much larger property than you could afford with just your savings by using borrowed money. The more borrowed money you take to buy a rental property, the more profitable the investment becomes if the property generates enough rental income. For example, if you buy a property with a 30% down payment and the property increases in value by 10% during the first year, you'll have earned a 10% return on the total investment. However, if you use leverage, your return on invested capital will be much higher. Furthermore, the income generated from the rent can help pay off the mortgage, meaning you're not using your own funds to build wealth. Meanwhile, the property appreciation and equity accumulation provide additional returns. Risks of rental properties. Despite the benefits, Bach also warns about some of the risks associated with rental properties. The most common risks include vacancy. If the property remains vacant for a long period, you won't generate rental income and you'll be forced to cover the mortgage payments and other property expenses out of your own pocket. Costly maintenance. While passive income can be appealing, you must also be prepared for property maintenance costs. Unexpected repairs, such as plumbing issues or structural damage, can impact your profitability. Problematic tenants. Some tenants may not pay rent on time or may damage the property, which could cost you money in repairs and legal procedures. To mitigate these risks, Bach suggests thoroughly vetting tenants, purchasing proper insurance, and having a cash reserve to cover emergencies. Additionally, maintaining a good relationship with tenants and properly managing the property can help reduce many of these risks. Conclusion. Bach concludes the chapter by emphasizing that rental properties can be a powerful wealth-building strategy as long as the right decisions are made. By choosing properties in good locations, managing rentals effectively, and taking advantage of tax benefits, rental properties can provide a steady flow of passive income and help you accumulate equity over time. The real estate market, while requiring patience and careful management, is one of the most effective ways to create wealth. If you're willing to put in the necessary effort, rental properties can be an excellent tool to secure your financial independence. Chapter 19. How to pay off your mortgage faster to save more money. In this chapter, David Bach introduces one of the most effective strategies to achieve financial independence more quickly: paying off your mortgage faster. Bach explains how making extra payments and adjusting some of your financial strategies can save you thousands of dollars in interest and allow you to own your home much sooner than you thought. This approach is not only crucial for reducing debt but also a way to increase your equity and progress faster on your path to financial freedom. The total cost of a long-term mortgage. Bach begins the chapter by analyzing the long-term cost of a mortgage. While many people focus only on the monthly payment of their mortgage, they don't always consider the real cost of the interest they will pay over the 30 years of the loan. For example, if you have a 30-year mortgage of $200,000 with a 4% interest rate, you are likely to end up paying over $140,000 in interest over the life of the loan. Bach explains that most of the initial payments you make on your mortgage are going toward covering the interest rather than reducing the principal. This means that at the beginning of the loan, even though you make regular payments, most of what you pay goes toward interest and not toward reducing the debt balance. As a result, even though you're making monthly payments, you're only slowly becoming an owner, as the loan balance decreases very slowly at first. The power of extra payments. Bach emphasizes that one of the most powerful ways to accelerate your mortgage payoff is by making extra payments toward the principal. Even a small extra payment each month can have a significant impact on how quickly you pay off your debt. If you decide to make extra payments, these will be applied directly to reducing the principal balance, not the interest, which will speed up the elimination of your debt. For example, if your mortgage is $200,000 and you make an extra $100 payment each month, you will significantly reduce the debt balance and decrease the amount of interest you will pay in the future. Over time, this results in significant interest savings and allows you to own your home much more quickly. Bach recommends that, if you have the ability, you automate these extra payments. This removes the temptation to spend that extra money on something else and ensures that your debt gets paid off faster. By automating the process, extra payments are made consistently, bringing you closer to financial freedom without having to constantly think about it. Biweekly payments, an effective strategy. One of the simplest and most effective strategies to pay off your mortgage faster is by making biweekly payments instead of monthly payments. By dividing your monthly payment into 2 biweekly payments, you not only keep the same monthly amount but also end up making an extra payment over the course of the year without any extra effort. For example, if your monthly payment is $1,000, instead of making one monthly payment of $1,000, you will make 2 payments of $500 every 2 weeks. This results in an annual payment of $13,000 instead of $12,000, which quickly reduces the principal balance and the interest you will pay. At the end of the year, you will have made an extra payment without even realizing it, and that extra amount will go directly toward the principal, reducing the mortgage balance. Bach highlights that this strategy is effective because it reduces debt quickly and accelerates the elimination of interest. At the same time, this strategy is easier to manage than trying to make extra monthly payments, as it fits better with the monthly cash flow of many people. Refinancing the mortgage for a lower rate. Another way to save money and pay off your mortgage faster is by considering refinancing to a lower interest rate. If interest rates have dropped since you obtained your mortgage or if your credit score has improved, refinancing can be an excellent way to reduce your monthly payment and the interest you will pay over the life of the loan. Bach explains that refinancing to a lower rate can help you save money on interest. Additionally, if you choose a 15-year mortgage instead of a 30-year mortgage, you can take advantage of even lower interest rates, which will allow you to save more on interest and pay off the mortgage in half the time. However, it's important to note that 15-year mortgages generally have higher monthly payments, so it's essential to ensure that you can handle those extra payments. Bach also mentions that refinancing is not always the right option if you have to cover additional costs such as closing costs and refinancing fees. It's always important to crunch the numbers to make sure that the long-term savings outweigh the immediate costs of refinancing. Using tax returns and bonuses for lump sum payments. An effective way to reduce your mortgage more quickly is to use any extra money you may receive throughout the year, such as a tax return or a bonus. Bach suggests that instead of spending that money on consumer goods, you use it to make lump sum payments toward your mortgage. Although it can be tempting to enjoy that extra money, Bach emphasizes that redirecting it toward your mortgage can have a big impact. For example, if you receive a $2,000 tax refund, you can use it to make an extra payment toward your mortgage. This will reduce your principal balance and save you thousands of dollars in interest over the life of the loan. The impact of taxes and deductions on paying off your mortgage. Bach also addresses the topic of taxes and deductions related to mortgage payments. While people can take advantage of the mortgage interest deduction to reduce their tax bill, Bach explains that you shouldn't base your financial decisions solely on tax deductions. Although tax deductions are helpful, the real goal should be to pay off your mortgage faster to eliminate long-term interest. Tax deductions can be an added benefit, but the objective should always be to reach debt freedom as quickly as possible. Discipline and patience, the key to financial freedom. Finally, Bach emphasizes that discipline and patience are essential for paying off your mortgage faster. Although making extra payments and changing your financial habits may be difficult at first, the long-term benefits are enormous. Every extra payment and every effort you make to reduce your debt brings you closer to financial freedom. Bach also stresses that by eliminating your mortgage early, you not only free yourself from debt, but also release more money to invest, save, and enjoy a life without financial burdens. This long-term approach can transform your financial life and allow you to achieve true economic independence. Conclusion. Bach concludes the chapter by highlighting that paying off your mortgage faster is one of the most effective ways to save money on interest and accelerate your path to financial freedom. Whether you use extra payments, biweekly payments, or refinancing, the important thing is to act with discipline and consistency to reduce your debt and save more money in the long run. This chapter has provided key strategies to reduce your mortgage time and save thousands of dollars in the process. In the next chapter, we will explore how to start your journey to wealth and what steps to take today to secure your financial future. Chapter 20. Your journey to wealth begins today. In this final chapter of the book, David Bach closes his guide with a powerful reflection. Your journey to wealth begins today. Throughout the book, Bach has explored how different saving, investing, and debt management strategies can lead you to financial independence. Now, in this chapter, he invites us to take immediate action and apply everything we've learned to begin building a prosperous financial future. The importance of taking the first step. Bach begins with a key statement. The first step is always the hardest, but once you take it, every subsequent step becomes easier. Most people feel overwhelmed by the idea of building wealth or improving their finances. But the key, according to Bach, is not to wait for the perfect moment. You don't need to be rich to start, and you don't have to wait for a large amount of money or time to start making smart decisions. Bach explains that many people feel trapped in their financial situation and believe that the path to wealth is something distant and unreachable. However, anyone can take small steps that will bring them closer to their goal. What matters is starting now, regardless of how big your goals may seem at first. Taking immediate action. One of the most powerful recommendations Bach makes in this chapter is to take immediate action. Procrastination is one of the main obstacles people face on their path to wealth creation. Fear of failure or uncertainty about where to start can paralyze you. However, Bach emphasizes that every action counts, and although a small step may not seem like much, over time it adds up and can have a massive impact on your financial life. Start with simple steps, such as opening a savings account for your emergency fund, setting up an automatic transfer for your retirement, or creating a debt repayment plan. You don't need to make big decisions right away. All you need to do is take a small step that brings you closer to your goal. The importance of discipline. Bach highlights that while action is essential, discipline is what will truly make the difference in your journey to wealth. It's easy to get excited at first and then lose focus when things get difficult or when rewards are not immediate. However, Bach stresses that wealth is built over time, and long-term discipline is what ensures that the efforts you make today will pay off in the future. Discipline doesn't just mean being consistent in your savings or extra mortgage payments, but also in how you manage your money day to day. Learning to avoid unnecessary spending, not falling into the temptation of impulse purchases, and having the will to save for the future are all examples of how discipline influences your path to wealth. Wealth mindset and how to maintain it. Bach also dedicates significant time to mindset. Throughout the book, he has mentioned how a wealth mindset is fundamental to financial success. Here, he explains that a positive and abundant mindset will help you overcome obstacles and stay focused on your goals. People who have achieved financial independence have a growth-oriented mindset. They see opportunities rather than obstacles, believe in their ability to learn and improve, and make informed decisions with a long-term focus. Transforming your mindset involves understanding that money is a powerful tool, but it's not the only thing that matters. Bach states that relationships, education, and balance in life are equally important. True wealth is not just about how much money you have, but about how you manage all areas of your life. The power of automation. One of the most important concepts Bach has mentioned in the book is automation. Automation allows you to build wealth without constantly being concerned with every detail. Bach reinforces that automating your savings and investments is an incredibly powerful way to create wealth consistently and effortlessly. Setting up your savings, investment, and debt repayment accounts to work automatically ensures that you are working toward your financial goals, even when you're not thinking about them every day. For those who haven't automated their finances yet. Bach recommends starting with simple steps. Set up automatic transfers for your savings account or an investment fund, or schedule automatic payments for your debt. Once you set up these systems, you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish without conscious effort. The value of time and patience. Bach also emphasizes that, on the path to wealth, time is one of your greatest allies. Patience is a virtue in personal finance, and understanding that wealth creation takes time is essential. Bach points out that, as the years go by, your money and investments will grow, especially if you keep applying the strategies in the book and don't give up. Wealth accumulation is not about getting immediate results but about making smart decisions every day. Over the years, these small habits of saving, investing, and managing debt will add up, and what seemed like a distant goal in the beginning will become an achievable reality. Your journey to wealth starts today. Finally, Bach issues a call to action for you to make decisions right now to begin your journey to wealth. While long-term goals may seem daunting, the key is to take the first step. By setting clear goals, starting to save, invest, and manage your money wisely, you are positioning yourself for a safer and more prosperous financial future. Bach concludes the chapter with a powerful statement: what you do today will impact your financial future. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start right now. Use the strategies and principles you've learned throughout the book and begin working to secure your financial independence today. David Bach's call to action. David Bach concludes the book with a powerful call to action. Your journey to wealth begins today. Throughout the book, Bach has provided key strategies to help you achieve financial independence, from saving and investing to paying off your mortgage faster and leveraging taxes in your favor. The key to success is taking action now. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because time is your ally, and the decisions you make today will greatly impact your financial future. Bach reinforces that, although creating wealth takes time and effort, the small steps you take today, such as automating your savings or making additional mortgage payments, can have a great impact in the long term. As you apply these strategies with discipline and patience, you'll get closer to financial freedom. The first step towards wealth. The first step toward wealth is the hardest, but it's the most important. By taking action today, you begin to change your financial future. Don't stop. The journey to wealth starts right now. Subscribe now. If this book has helped you, don't hesitate to subscribe to receive more useful content and continue progressing on your path to financial independence.